Hello, welcome to my channel, most especially to my students, in which you are the reason why I made this video. And if there's some part of the video in which you do not understand, you can go over with it, you can review. And to the parents up there, to the students who are watching also my video, thank you very much. And don't forget to subscribe and like my video. And without further ado, let's get it on. We'll be talking about the methods of writing set. So, unsaon pagsulat sa set in mathematical discipline, and we are to consider first the things before we can write set in mathematical discipline. So, how are you going to write set mathematically? This is number one, we will name the set using capital letters in the alphabet. So, ato na siyang bunyagan, ang atong gamiton sa pagbunyag ang capital letters sa alphabet. So, ikay magbuo tungkol sa imong gamiton. What letter you'll be using? Daghan man na sila, A to Z. Now, example, kani, colors of the rainbow. Colors of the rainbow is a well-defined set. Ato na siyang bunyagan og K. So therefore, this is set K. Kani, fundamental operations in math. So, ato na siyang bunyagan si letter M. Number 3, sense organ. We will replace this phrase into letter E. And number 4, numbers from 1 to 6, ato na siyang ilisan og W. Number 5, whole numbers greater than 5, ato nang bunyagag si letter C, sa set C. Next, we have number 6, whole numbers greater than 5 but less than 9. So, taas-taas na siya. Ato na siyang bunyagag letter A. Set A na siya. Whole numbers lesser than 10. We will replace this phrase into letter B. Okay, methods of writing set. So the first method of writing set is called as the roster method. What is roster method? So this roster method is simply a listing method. So you are to write down only the elements of the set. Murang ilista. So yan ra kayo siya pag-answer or paghimo. So set statement and replacement letter. Atong ibalik tong akong i-discuss previously para atong ma-incorporate all. Okay, colors of the rainbow. Diba? We replace it with letter K. So replacement letter, letter K. So this is set K. So to write this in roster method, this is town. Okay. K, then observe the symbol of set. Then you write down all the elements of the colors of the rainbow, which are 7 in all: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Then how are we going to read this roster method? This is read as set K, whose elements are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So, ano ang pagbasa? Next, number 2. Okay, number 2, set statement, replacement letter. Number 2, fundamental operations in math. There are 4: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. We replace fundamental operation in math by letter M. Ato nang gibunyagan sa letter M. Therefore, ang ngalan sa set na to is set M. Then observe the brace. Then write down all the fundamental operations in math. Then to read, that is set M, whose elements are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Next, number 3, about sense organ. So previously, the sense organ, we replace it with letter E. Now, therefore, our set now is set E. How to write this into Brewster method? What are the sense organ? It composes of the 5: nose, eyes, tongue, ears, and hands. Anaw na ito pagsulat. Okay. So, this is how we will write Brewster method in math. How to read? That is, set E, whose elements are ears, nose, tongue, eyes, hands. Next, number 4. Whole numbers from 1 to 6. Can you identify the numbers from 1 to 6? Yes, of course. The numbers from 1 to 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we will replace this phrase by letter W. Ato na siyang bunyagag letter W. So therefore, this set is set as set W. And in Rosen method, that is okay. Atong gilista ang tanang numero gikan sa 1 padulong sa 6. So how to read? Set W whose elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about this number 5? Whole numbers greater than 5. Greater than 5. Can you write all the elements greater than 5? What are these numbers greater than 5? Whole numbers greater than 5. Okay, it starts with number 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. We could not enumerate all because after 6, there are many numbers greater than 5. And how are we going to write this in roster method? So again, first thing to do is to replace this phrase by letter, ato na siya bunyagan, og si letter C. And to write it is in roster method, natay ipuno, tanawag taman. So there is a dot, 3 dot at the end, and that dot is called ellipsis. That means there are more numbers to be written, but it could not be accommodated because it is infinite. So walay kauruton, matigulang na lang ka, di na mahurot. Therefore, we will put 3 dots, and that is ellipsis. Next number. Okay, how to read? So set C whose elements are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then ellipsis. So actually, you can just write 3 numbers to find the pattern for this. So number 6. Okay, number 6. Again, whole numbers greater than 5 but less than 9. Can you identify the numbers greater than 5 but less than 9? Greater than 5. Dako sa 5. Pero gamay sa 9. Whole number. So 6, 7, 8, tulo ra kabok. So kani siyang phrase, whole numbers greater than 5 but less than 9, ato na siyang bunyagag sa letter A. So ang atong ngalan sa set, set A. Then to write this in roster method, this would be kanara. So how to read? Set A, whose elements are 6, 7, and 8. Number 7, whole numbers lesser than 10. Can you enumerate all the numbers lesser than 10? Numero nga gamay sa 9 as sa 10. So magsugod na siya sa 9. Whole numbers man. Whole numbers. Gamay sa 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on and so forth. So daghan kayo. We could not write it all. So how to write this in roster method? Again, you are to put 3 dots, and that dot is called as ellipsis. Ellipsis. So how to read? That is set B whose elements are 9, 7, 9, 8, 7, 6, then ellipsis. So that means there are many numbers still to be written. Number 8. Okay, now this time, we'll be writing set in set builder form. So this set builder form is very important for us because usually this is the method in which in higher math is using. So kasagaran mo gigamit kanang roster method dili kaayo jud kay limited raman ang pagsulat. So kaning set builder form importante ni siya. How to write in set builder form? We will observe the things to consider. Number 1, ato ni siyang discuss ganiha. Again, when you write set, you have to name the set statement using capital letters in the alphabet. So, name the set statement using letters in the alphabet. Capital letters ang gamiton. Ikaduha, observe the symbol of set. Kanang brace. Kanang naiana. Wala gani inana, dili na mao. Number 3, we have replaced the elements of the set using small letters in the alphabet. Elements. We're talking about elements. So, ako pa ning i-discuss ninyo saan na siyang elements. So, kay kana ra bang elements, lisa na pud laay natong letters sa alphabet, pero atong gamiton is small letters in the alphabet. Now, tagaan ta mong example. Okay. Example. In Rosen method, set S whose elements are nose, ears, tongue, hands, and eyes. Kanang akong gibaglisan, underlined are called elements. And kana mo atong ilisan, bunyagan na natog sa letter M, small letter. Now, letter B, we have set R whose elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The underlying numbers are called elements. And we will replace it with letter H. Then next, letter C. Set Q whose elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ellipsis. Kana akong ibaglisan mo na gitawag og elements, we will replace it with letter Z. Then, letter D whose elements are 10, 9, 8, 7, ellipsis. Kanang akong gibaglisan still are called elements. And we will replace it with letter G. Then, the fourth criteria in writing set in set builder form, we have to describe the elements of the set. Atong ilhon ug unsa na siyang mga elements. Okay, say for example, number 1. Set S whose elements are nose, ears, tongue, hands, and eyes. Unsa man ni siyang nose, ears, tongue, hands, and eyes? Unsa na sila? Di ba mga parts of the body? What parts? Specific parts of the body. So these are sense organ of the human body. Muna description na niya. Set P whose elements now set R whose elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The underlying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are these? These are whole numbers. And what specific whole numbers? Whole numbers which is greater than whole numbers which is from 1 to 5. Right? Whole numbers from 1 to 5. Now, let's have letter. Okay. Letter C. Set R whose elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ellipses. Now, underline. Yan na may ellipsis. Kung saan na silang yan underline. So these are whole numbers. Yan na may ellipsis means many number scale to be written. So how to describe? So these are whole numbers nga dako sa 0. Dako sa 0. Yan dako 0, dagan kayo. Letter D. We have set W whose elements are 10, 9, 8, 7. Unsa gani ni siyang 10, 9, 8, 7 and so on. Ellipses. These are still whole numbers. Yan na may ellipsis, whole numbers. Unsa man nga whole numbers? Whole numbers which are lesser than 11. Now, this time, it's write the following in set builder form. This is the core of our discussion on how to write in set builder form. Just like example number 1, sense organ of human body. We will incorporate our examples previously in our previous slides so that you will understand very well sa ni pagsulat. Kay kutin ni siyang set builder form. So replace it with letter S. So ilisa na to ang set of capital letter S. Then the elements. Unsa may sulod sa sense organ, unsa may naa diya sa sense organ ng human body? We have the ears, nose, tongue, eyes, and hands. So mga elements na siya. Replace it with letter M. So therefore, in set builder form, use the capital letter S as a replacement for the sense organ of human body statement. Then observe the brace. Then replace the elements of this sense organ of human body, which are ears, nose, tongue, and eyes, hands, with letter M. Then the bar that is with a such that M, the elements, replacement, is a sense organ of human body. So how to read? This is read as set S which contains the element M such that M is a sense organ of human body. Next, example number 2, example, set of whole numbers from 1 to 5. So we will replace this set statement by capital letter R. So can you identify the numbers from 1 to 5? Yes, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And These numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the elements of the set. Therefore, we will replace it with letter H. And to write in set builder form, again, use capital letter R as replacement of the set statement. Then observe the brace. Then H for the replacement of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the elements, such that H is description, whole number from 1 to 5. Actually, this whole number from 1 to 5 was written on the set statement, where only to add is, always add singular form of the verb. Then the noun should be singular also. That's how to describe. Next, number 3. Okay, how to read. This is set R, which contains element H such that H is a whole number from 1 to 5. Next, number 3, set of whole numbers greater than 0. So this set statement, we will replace it with capital letter Q. Now, can you enumerate all the numbers? Can you identify all the numbers greater than 0? No. It started with 1, and these elements will be replaced with letter Z. So greater than 0, we will replace it with letter Z. Now to write in set builder form, again, use capital letter to name the set, then observe the brace, then use Z as the replacement letter for the elements, such that Z is a whole number greater than 0. Okay, so this is read as set Q, which contains the element Z such that Z is a whole number greater than 0. Thank you very much for watching.